Did you know that nearly two-thirds of people with a known mental disorder never seek help from a mental health professional at all? That's a staggering statistic. It reveals a hidden epidemic, one silenced by shame and misunderstanding. This is the reality of mental health stigma. We live in a world where vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, where seeking help for mental health is seen as a character flaw instead of a courageous act of self-care. This silence is deafening, and the consequences are far-reaching. Mental health stigma is a pervasive problem that affects millions. It's the negative attitudes, beliefs and behaviors that surround mental illness. It thrives on fear, ignorance and prejudice. This stigma creates a culture of silence, people suffering in silence, afraid to seek help for fear of judgment, afraid of being labelled, afraid of losing their jobs, their relationships, their sense of belonging. But mental health is just as important as physical health. It's time to break the stigma. The impact of stigma is very real and incredibly damaging. I've seen firsthand how it prevents individuals from seeking help. I've listened to stories of people who were afraid to tell their families and friends about their struggles. They feared rejection, judgment and isolation. And sadly, these fears are often justified. The stigma surrounding mental health can lead to discrimination in the workplace, in healthcare settings, and even within families. This stigma can make people feel ashamed, alone, and hopeless. It can exacerbate their symptoms and prevent them from reaching their full potential. Breaking free, a journey of courage and resilience. But there is hope. We can break free from the shackles of stigma. It starts with each of us. By sharing our stories, we chip away at the wall of silence. One powerful story that resonates with me is that of Demi Lovato, a singer and mental health advocate. She bravely shared her struggles with bipolar disorder, addiction and eating disorders. Lovato said, "Mental health is just as important as physical health and deserves to be treated as such." Her words are a powerful reminder that we are not alone in this journey. As we look towards a brighter tomorrow, which is our collective responsibility. It's time to change the narrative. We need to create a world where people feel safe and supported in seeking help for mental health challenges. A world where vulnerability is seen as strength and seeking help is celebrated as a sign of courage. Let's challenge the stereotypes. Let's educate ourselves and others about mental health. Let's support organizations that are fighting to end the stigma. Most importantly, let's listen to those who are struggling. Let's offer them our compassion, our empathy, and our unwavering support. Together, we can break the silence and create a brighter future for everyone.